with this?
I just found the photo of them, but they were on The View today, not together. They brought.
This is Chris Tucker.
They brought
and Ludacris.
Yeah, they were on The View together.
Okay, what happened?
Not together. I'm sorry. They were on The View separately.
Okay.
They brought in Chris Tucker first, and I just wrote down some things just to kind of update on both of the guys and what's going on in their life. Well, you know, Chris Tucker is in the Air movie. Is it called Air or Air Jordan?
Air Jordan.
Air. Ben Affleck wanted him to be a part of it. The person he played apparently is a Howard White guy, the black man.
Yeah.
Ben had gone to, and this is Chris's story, Ben had gone to Michael Jordan, and I didn't know Chris Tucker is friends with this Howard White.
Oh, in real life?
In real life, as well as Michael, because he and Michael go back. So
he's the one that has the Martin Luther King speech.
Yes. Okay. And don't want to give it up. That man get millions of dollars for that.
Okay.
Ben apparently got the okay. He said, man, is there anything else? Who else do you want in this movie? He specifically said you need to put a part in there for Howard White. Okay. I want you to put him in that story as well. And of course, Viola to play my mom. Okay. So Chris was happy because he knew Howard. So playing that part was like, Howard, man, you heard about this movie with Michael Jordan? He was like, yeah, man, I heard they gonna put it out there and give the real big news about, you know, how Michael got his deal and all of that. So that was good hearing that. It was also good hearing, they talked about if another, Jackie Chan. Okay. Rush Hour.
Is he going to do
They're in
Rush
the talks for Rush Hour 4. Okay. He said he got to get in shape for it because Jackie makes him do the stunts. Right. Whoopi congratulated him on the part he played in Fifth Element. Okay. Remember he was flamboyant. Flamboyant with the gold hair.
Is he going to do Friday?
Blonde hair. Well, they didn't talk about that. But they talked about the flamboyant character was supposed to be Prince. Prince was supposed to play that part.
Can he even? Oh, no, he
well,
can't
he
act.
was at a club.
Prince can't act. We saw him in Purple Rain.
Prince's guys came over and said, hey, man, Prince want to talk to you. He was like, what? He went and sat with him. He said, I saw you in Fifth Element. That in his voice. Right. That was supposed to be my part. and Chris was like, man, well, you sitting out here now with your butt out and with this outfit. He said, I didn't like the costume, so. And Chris Tucker was like, okay. So he was happy to meet with Prince and stuff. So it was good hearing that. And then, of course, they talked about the whole thing with Michael and it being the first to for a player to get a piece of the product if a percentage of the sales of whatever that likeness.
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan being the first. So they talked about
his
that.
Shoes. Shoes.
And then Ludacris came on later.
Okay. So that was it for Chris Tucker?
That was it for Chris.
Why didn't they ask him about Fridays?
They didn't ask about Fridays. They just said about all the movies he's been in. They
didn't even announce Fridays.
Nobody asked him about Fridays, Kim.
That's not good.
They talked about the Fifth Element and
Why
they talked
about
the Chan.
Did they talk about money, whatever that Money Talks or whatever that other movie he was in?
They didn't go into all the movies. They just talked about him with the Ben Affleck, because that's his most recent movie. So you only can go back so far.
Go ahead.
Ludacris, I didn't know he had 4 daughters. One is going to Spelman. And the likeness of her, I think he's calling it Karma's World. It's going to appear on Netflix. Okay. It's an animated show about a young girl, Karma. It's his daughter, I believe's name. Like dealing with bullying, dealing with all the things that a teenager deals with. Okay. That's going to air on Netflix. And he said it took 14 years to get that out there. Okay. So he's happy about that. I didn't know he was going to be awarded a star, Hollywood star. I didn't forget he got a Grammy. Yeah. So they was like, Grammy Award winner. So they beefed him up with that. And of course they talked about his new movie again. The Cars. Being in there, 7 of them. It was 10 of them, and he was in 7.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't know he was in 10. The 7 of the Furious, Fast and Furious. But he was saying
I didn't know it was 10.
I didn't either. But he said this pretty much is the finale.
They not coming back.
They have everybody in there, all the big stars.
They didn't bring The Rock back.
I know.
That's him and Tyrese don't get along.
They don't. What's going on with that?
Well, Tyrese was jealous that The Rock. He felt like The Rock was taking over the franchise. It was more about him than it was about the movie.
Wow.
Well, that's because he's The Rock.
Because they had all the people who has been in all of them, but not The Rock. I'm thinking,
Ice Cube. Ice Cube was in one. Remember? So they didn't bring Ice Cube back.
Bring him back, unless we don't know. Unless he does a cameo, we don't know.
Well, unless they do cameos.
But he talked about that being the finale, and Whoopi was like, "Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah, it's no finale.
The fans are gonna love this, and they want to keep it going."
Exactly.
But other than that, I just wanted to mention just pretty much him getting a star in May. They're gonna celebrate that, and then his daughters and that whole Karma's world. That's good that Ludacris is doing his thing, and they showed him and his family, his wife, and I said, "Okay, Lou, you got it going on." Right. So I just wanted to give an update on these two brothers being on The View.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I love Chris Tucker. Yeah. I would love to see him in a new Fridays, and I like to see DC Young Fly play his son because he sounds just like him and act like him.
What you saying? You got nothing.
I thought that would be funny.
Okay.
And I hate that they didn't ask him about it, but at least they asked him about.
They don't look like a Friday crowd.
What's the movie with Jackie Chan?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
They look, but think about.
I would want to see Rush Hour too.
Think about who's at the table.
I know.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go war? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And Chris was like, "You have no rhythm."
Oh my goodness.
So I hope they do that again.
And he said Jackie usually makes him do stunts, so he said he has to get in shape for that.
Jackie does all his stunts.
So we'll see.
Like Tom Cruise.
Yep.
So that'll be good.
Ludacris was happy because he does his too.
What stunts he do? He's sitting in a car.
No, he's not. They showed a clip of him flipping some guys over.
Oh, he's fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not just a tech guy like he is.
All right,
I flipped a few people.
And I love how Ludacris is still relevant, and he's a rapper. Yeah. Because a lot of these young guys call them dusty rappers. So I like that, and people are saying you need to pay respect to the ones that the reason why you here. And Ludacris is I don't think he gets enough credit for all the songs that he had.
I know. I didn't realize
him and Nelly.
Songs.
Nelly and Ludacris, those type of rappers, because they kind of feel good type of rappers, people kind of shoot them out the way. And I think they've done a lot, and they should get credit for that.
Thank you. So, I like seeing them doing more than just singing and rapping.
Ja Rule up here, him too.
Yeah,
that's that era of rap that I think gets overplayed because of Tupac and Biggie, and people don't remember Ludacris and them.
Right.
They just remember kind of the gangster rappers all the time.
And if you say his name, people probably quickly think acting more than the rap.
Right now, the young people, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's it.
So
Chris
it's a mention
Tucker.
for them.